Hello everybody, it is I, You2Cool, back again, and today I'm going to be taking a look at Speedy Comet and his launcher, first released in 2018. Now, viewers of the channel may know this, but I already had Speedy Comet. This is specifically the 2026 Chinese re-release. If you don't believe me, I will flip over the car, and yep, it's always going to say China. It's not going to randomly say, oh, made in Vietnam, especially since the Vietnam, you know, Speedy Comet looked a bit different. But today I'm going to be taking a look at the OG Chinese variant and launcher. Now, I'm not keeping this. This is a gift for a friend. I am keeping the Brickyardly launcher. That came with James Clean Air for some reason. I don't know why they did that, but yeah. I'll probably review this at some point. Probably not too soon because both these launchers function the exact same, but whatever. It's just cool owning one of the OG launchers from this era. You know, I've actually never owned any Cars launchers before. Launchers have been a semi-staple of the Cars diecast line for a while. I believe they first started in around 2008. Became really big around the 2010s. Were pretty much a commonplace item almost every single year up until 2022. And technically, I think it was like early 2022, maybe even just 2021, but like updated to be the, this style of packaging that was introduced in 2022. Since then, launchers have been kind of MIA. There are launchers in like play sets, but like whole launchers by themselves, like sold on their own, have been discontinued, unfortunately. So it's been sort of a soft dream of mine to get one of the launchers. Issue is, most of them come with cars I already have, so, not really much incentive to get them. There are a couple launchers that come with cars I don't have. There's a McQueen launcher with an Expression variant. That's pretty cool. I don't have Francesco or Max Schnell yet. And there are some launchers from, like, 2013 that had really cool, like, pitties as the little launcher button. This is the 2018 version, though, where they use the tool carts as the buttons, as well as some tire stack accessories, which are very, very cool. So, now that that little history lesson is over, I'm going to first take a look at Speedy Comet, the diecast, because I think that that's the best way to start this review, just standard diecast review. I'm going to take a look at him by himself first, and then compare him to the new China version. So again, this is like early 2018 to 2026. Yeah, so the Speedy's a little damaged, but I did get this for a pretty discounted price. Speedy Comet, I believe, is the rarest of the launchers, which makes sense. Speedy Comet is one of the most popular Cars 3 veterans. I would probably explain why they chose him to come back over everyone else, even like, Cal Weathers or Brick Yardley or Bobby Swift, right? Like actual main characters. No, they brought back this guy because he's so awesome. So, okay, starting off with the eyes. Why am I starting off with the eyes? Because this is a pretty notable thing about Speedy Comet. A lot of Cars 3 diecasts were based on early concept art, and as such, some of them have slight inaccuracies. For the first China release and the Vietnam variant of Speedy Comet, he had these brown eyes. That is on concept art, but as you can see in the movie, or at least on this personality pose here, he has blue eyes, which the new China version correctly gives him. I believe in some shots in the movie you can see Speedy Comet with brown eyes, so it probably was just like early animation that like snuck into the final film because it looks so similar that they were like, we made all this footage, might as well, right? Okay, yeah, so there's this decal here, the iconic 21 under the headlight. There is a look at his mouth. Speedy is one of the few stock cars to have this sort of open, grinning mouth. The only other one I can think of off the top of my head is Phil Tankson, at least for the Bobby Swift model. Lightyear on the side, and then the secondary sponsors. You all know these by heart. I'm going to let you sing them. Like, come on, say the sponsors. You can do it. Anyways, he is number 21. Pretty cool. blinker. Speedy is just a really well-designed car. Like, he's so different from every other Piston Cup racer. His main color is orange, but his back half is blue. I mean, Dynaco and Revengo kind of have orange and blue, but with blue as the focus. So it's nice to see an orange car with blue accents, right? That's not something they did before. Has these beautiful blue wheels with orange trim. Over here on the back, it says connecting engine to engine. Yeah, so blinker is supposed to be like a social media. I always assumed it was an analog to Tumblr since it has a similar like scheme, but it could also be like the car's equivalent to like Twitter. So maybe Ryan Inside Laney should have been labeled as like X or something. No, don't do that. just a Piston Cup racer with just the letter X. Like, that'd be the most like boring looking design of all time. I bet that would be like the rarest next gen. That would be like a next gen they'd only do in like 1 4-pack and then just never again. So yeah, little dots all connecting. They kind of remind me of atoms or like small magnets. Just some things that, oh no, you know what these look like? You know that one game Jacks? Like you take a ball and you have some jacks. Jacks are like little spiky things. That's what these look like to me. I never played that game as a kid, but that's what I was reminded of. Again, so yeah, here's the hood logo again, connecting engine to engine. I don't know why my camera is just unfocusing. And here it says, yep, 0718 EAA factory. So this is pretty early 2018. I think this guy might have been produced in 2017, but like very, very late 2017, but is considered a 2018 release because of his card back. All right, now I can compare it to the new one. This is something that the friend I'm giving this Speedy to has constantly joked about, saying, oh, the original one is like so much better and it's going to blow you away. And so I'm going to go put that to the test. Okay, so I do admit, yeah, the decals are better. These are water slide decals. These are inkjet. Hold on. My camera's a little unfocused there. So, yeah. I do think the 21 is a little nicer, although the outline doesn't seem to be blue like it's supposed to. And I do agree that, yeah, the original has a slightly more accurate color scheme. I say slightly because I think... Because, like, the orange is, like, a slight bit darker, but it's not as different as you might think it is. Like, if you look at these two side by side in the video, they look pretty similar, right? It's basically that case in real life. This one's just a little bit more saturated. Although I think the blue is a little better on this one, so it's a little more, like, thick, whereas this one's a little more faded. So, yeah. I think I definitely prefer the wheels on the new one, though, ironically enough, because I think they are, like, the sort of nice, sort of bright, sort of baby blue. I think that looks really good compared to this one, which just kind of looks like Dynaco blue, which is cool. I love Dynaco blue. Yeah, in the movie there, you know, actually his rims should be like metallic, I think, if I'm looking at the movie right. That'd be cool, like a metallic Speedy Comet. Guys, someone should make that. Can someone please make like a metallic Speedy Comet? I would pay like $20 for it, maybe 25, depending on how like hard it is to make. So here is the back. Oh my god, I completely forgot to mention the camera, right? Because this is just on all the Cars 3 stock cars, but like all of them have this sort of back camera to like record footage. Yeah, so this one's missing most of the 21. Yeah, unfortunately. I hope my friend's okay with that. If not, who knows? Maybe I'll keep this. It would be funny to have 2 Speedy Comets. Like, that'd be so insane. Just saying, oh yeah, I have 2 Speedy Comets. Nah, but I'm going to give it to him. That's the right thing to do. I got to do some sort of skit with these two. I just think it'd be super funny. I didn't bring Ryan Inside Laney because I think I already compared him in the 2025 review, Speedy. I got him like, because 2025 Case A came out like December or no, it was November. It came out like November. Yeah, so I had Speedy for like a couple months now, and I've loved him ever since. He's absolutely one of my favorite diecasts in my collection, just because, you know, he's such an iconic new sponsor. One day, I'll get the rest of the new sponsors. Probably not all of the new sponsors from Cars 3, because Terry Carcass, Lane Locke, and Bobby Rotesta are just, like, impossible to afford, so I'm gonna have to resort to customs. I have a bit of a chance with Terry, but the other two are just no, it's not gonna happen. All right, now that we're done with the main review, I think it's time we finally test this bad boy out, the launcher. This is the part you've all been waiting for, and it's about 10 minutes into the video. Yikes, I need to stop rambling. So, as you can see here, it has this nice sort of stripy pattern on it, this sort of speckled design to sort of look sparkly. It's like really good looking. Blinker connecting engine to engine again, in case you didn't get what this company does. And this toolbox, which is the same mold as a standard toolbox. You can't remove it, unfortunately. And also, this is the only blinker toolbox. I know for Vitaline, they did make a Vitaline Penny back in the day. I think he's one of the cheaper pitties. I think he like fluctuates. Sometimes he's like $30, sometimes he's like 14. But yeah. And then of course there are the wheels. I'm gonna go quickly compare them to the real quick. All right, let's see. Let's see, how does it look? Yeah. Wait a minute. Wait, no, I forgot. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, this is actually inaccurate. The tires are using the Cars 1 mold. Yeah, because they changed the wheels for the Cars 3 stock cars. So that's kind of a glimpse into what a Cars 1 blinker would look like. Which I guess would make sense, because a lot of social media started cropping up at the time, but it wasn't really, like, super popular yet. So yeah. I have my desk all sorted out here, so I'm gonna go put the launcher right about here. I'm gonna go take Speedy. Actually, no, I want a car that can, like, roll straight. No, fine, I'll do Speedy. I'm just a little concerned, because Speedy, you know, has a slight bent axle, so I don't want him falling off. I could use James Clean Air there, maybe. No, we'll just do this. Okay. All right. Let me try aiming him, making sure he doesn't hit my laptop. And 3, 2, 1. Oh! Oh, he fell off. Oh, wait. No, that was always there. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, I am so sorry that happened. Oh, buddy, if you're watching this, I am super, super sorry. But yeah, you launched pretty far. I just remembered, yeah, I was a little, that's something I should be concerned with, oh, did I break his front wheel more? Is it, like, more bent? No, I definitely chipped the side or something. He definitely, like, scraped somewhere. That's my issue with the OG China cars, is that they're just really weak paint-wise. Like, a single gust of wind would, like, strip 3 or 4 chunks off the car. Whereas this, you know, like, watch. I'm gonna just, yeah. I felt something there. Whereas this, smooth. Yeah, so, that was kind of embarrassing, but the launcher does work. So there's that. I really should have prepared for this, but I didn't. So again, yeah, that's all I have to say about Speedy Comet and his launcher. Quickly gonna show off that you reset it by just pushing it back like so. I'm gonna try pushing it back in with the car. Okay. No, just a bunch of fails. This is not my day. These guys came in with UPS. It was a nightmare. So yeah, Speedy Comet launcher variant, launcher diecast, I guess. This guy is super cool. Question is, do I prefer this to the new China one? No. That's probably just biased because I've had this one for so long and I'm so used to how this one like feels and looks. This one just feels kind of alien to me. I don't personally like it. One more thing. There are factory customs of Speedy Comet out there. So if you do want to get a Speedy Comet, you might want to be careful. If they're missing the paint on the wheels, then that's not the real one. That's like a fake. So yeah, overall, pretty positive on this item. I hope you all enjoyed the review, and I shall see you all around. Bye-bye!